To questions. Thank you, guys.
All right, Coach. So, what would you say what you saw on the court there in that third quarter?
I saw us in the fourth quarter when we pressed and went to our press. I think it was 6 minutes and some change left. The score was 60-48. We made some subs and made a comeback.
Third quarter didn't work for you tonight,
No,
as you know. What was it? Up by 7 at halftime. I thought you played pretty good basketball.
Yeah.
First half. What happened in the third quarter?
It's crazy. We were up by 7 at halftime, and then they went on a 7-0 run to begin the third quarter. Once again, those third quarter have to get better for us. And that's, to me, when they separated themselves in the game in the third quarter.
Well, what was the biggest difference between the team you saw in the first half versus the one you saw in the second half?
Well, I think with the second half, we understood that, okay, we could play. We should be relaxed. I wouldn't say the second half. Let me take that back. The fourth quarter, okay, with 6 minutes to go. All right, we relaxed and got comfortable in the game. But you can't have slow starts. So you can't have them. They come back to bite you, and we had a slow start.
Is there one thing in particular that you're going to really focus on in practice next time you get together?
Free throws is one. The second one would be we got to be able to make post-entry passes better. There were times that our bigs were open, and we weren't able to deliver them the pass. So that's one.
Did BYU surprise you in any way? Did they do anything differently what you expected?
No, I knew that it was going to be a dogfight.
Yeah.
I mean, BYU has beat some good teams,
Yeah.
so give them credit. So I knew it was going to be a dogfight, and they have the best rebounder in the country. So anytime you're going against that, you got to come ready to play.
You were really substituting out there a lot, really showing off this team's depth. What would you say kind of prove about this team's depth tonight?
Say that one more.
Yeah, what do you say tonight has proven about this team's depth capability?
You know, I don't know. I mean, I just think we got to get better. That's just us. We got to get better. The thing about it is, when we come ready to play, we can play with and against anyone. It's just finishing games.
Yeah, you're coming off of an upset victory over Texas Tech. Then you come into tonight. You have kind of had that win loss. So what would you say is that this team needs to do in order to get some positive momentum going from game to game?
Back-to-back games consecutively. Beat Iowa State, give one away at home. Go on the road, you beat Texas Tech, and tonight we didn't win. So I think if you can put that string of 2 games back-to-back, hopefully that could get us on the road and get us going.
A double-double by Nakodu tonight.
Yeah.
She seems to be just getting better as the season progresses. Is she a different player now than she was at the beginning of the season?
Absolutely. Absolutely, she's a different player. Absolutely.
How so?
One is her confidence in herself. 2 is she's able to play, to me, with most post players in this league. And I would say, too, she's finishing now. She's finishing her shots. Earlier, she wasn't as strong, so that's the confidence. We got her stronger. We were able now in practice to get her consistently. She had an injury. And so herself getting over that injury and finishing shots and rebounding, I'm proud of her. I think as long as she continues, we'll be good.
You really dominated the offensive glass there in the first half. What would you see on the glass there in the second half?
I think you're right. The first half we did, and we only out-rebounded them, 3? But I would just say, they just stepped up. They proved why they are one of the nation's leading rebounder is because she finished up with 22 and 15. She got her average, so we didn't stop her.
Coach, stepping away from the game a little bit, how does Black History Month hold significance for UCF women's basketball players personally?
Black History Month is significant in America, but specifically for us, I would say it gives us an opportunity. We pause every day, and before practice, each player presents something in Black history that's interesting to them or something they didn't know. And so not only players, my entire staff, support staff, everybody, and they do amazing jobs. And so for us, it's a time where we reflect as a staff and as players, and we tell why Black History Month is important to us every single day. Throughout the month, we'll do this the entire day. A different player and staff will present what's important and something interesting in Black history. So that's a great question. Thank you.
You also had the Think Pink game tonight. You know, one of the questions that I saw posed was who do you fight for? So I'm gonna ask that as far as like when you coach on the court, who do you fight for?
Oh, that's a good question too. For me this year, it was for Tasha Bucks. Tasha Bucks was the head coach at Georgetown, and this season she passed breast cancer. She was a legendary player at the University of Tennessee, and I gotten to know her through, the coaching ranks, and we would talk all the time, different times on text messages or just on the phone, and what an amazing woman she was. And tonight she was deeply, deeply on my mind, and just throughout the season. And for us to lose her, the women's basketball world lost a key person. So that's who I play for today.
You go now to the next game. What was your message to the team after this game, and what do you think that can help them get and reverse fortune and get another win?
Well, my message was us. As long as when we decide we want to play, we're good. We just got to figure out how each individual is a self-starter. And that was my message. When you do that, let's tip it up. And so that was my message to the team. And we don't have a long time to feel sorry for ourselves. We got an excellent road game. Not an excellent road game, but an excellent team in Kansas State, okay? And so we got to go on the road, and we don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves. We got to get a quick turnaround.
Coach, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Any special plans, special meals?
Valentine's Day tomorrow. No, I probably would, do something. Watch film. That's my Valentine's Day. Watching film. But no special plan. And I like to celebrate it. I like during the weekend. I think it'll be too busy tomorrow for me to get out to restaurants and those kind of things. But maybe after the Kansas State game, I'll celebrate it.
Last question.
How do the new shirts featuring a quote from Muhammad Ali contribute to the sense of empowerment and pride among the players during this month specifically?
I'm happy that the Big 12 is doing the quote from Muhammad Ali throughout the conference. And for us, we've been wearing the quote and the shirt every warm-up. So for us, every day, we get a chance to just see what Muhammad Ali did to us and for our country. So we're proud to wear it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck, Coach.
Good luck next game.
Thank you.